I recently traveled to Florence, Alabama almost a year ago and made this video in front of the Hampton Inn. And why would I drive an hour and a half to see a Hampton Inn? Let me show you this. It's because the Rolling Stones were here for a few days in 1969 when this place used to be a Holiday Inn. The Stones came to Alabama and spent 3 days in the area recording basic tracks and vocals which would eventually be released on their 1971 album, Sticky Fingers. Their visit to Alabama was documented in the film Gimme Shelter, which was released in 1970, a year before Sticky Fingers would be released. The film shows scenes of the band at the Holiday Inn here in Florence. Traveling across O'Neill Bridge over the Tennessee River. And of course, scenes inside and out of the recording studio in Sheffield. This is Muscle Shoals Sound Studio at 3614 Jackson Highway in Sheffield, where the Stones recorded on December 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of 1969. They had become familiar with some of the great music that was being produced in this area, and that's why they wanted to be a part of the Alabama music scene. Here are some photos I made inside the studio a couple years ago. Brown Sugar, Wild Horses, and You Gotta Move were the three songs. And Brown Sugar, of course, became a #1 hit for the band, while Wild Horses made it into the top 30. I believe this was the Stones' first visit to the state since their 1965 concert in Birmingham with the Beach Boys. This kind of blows my mind because the Stones are one of my favorite bands of all time, and they're one of the biggest bands of all time. You saw the clip of Keith Richards having fun with a piece of dinner box that he had saved in his shirt pocket. Minnie Pearl's Chicken was once a restaurant chain, and there were 2 locations here, one in Muscle Shoals and one in Florence. Here's some additional footage of the historic marker so you can have time to read both sides. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you next time.